any business to be doing a book haul right now.
No.
We've been doing a lot of book shopping this month, but my excuse is that it was just recently my birthday and I did get gifted some books and some bookish items, so I do want to show you guys that. The first one I got, I've already read and already owned, but I did need the new cover. So this is Things We Never Got Over with the correct spine with the current publisher. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about, okay? So because they got new publishers, the spines are completely different, and the original one is a shiny cover and the new ones are matte. Now they match. Now it won't drive me crazy when I look at my shelves. It does look much better the way it is now, so I'll give them that. Since those are like my favorite book covers ever, Lauren made me a little mini one that I can add on this cute little metal sign. This is so adorable. She also made me a bunch of other ones that are my favorites. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. You can't even like see it. This is so cute. Are you kidding? Good Girl's Guide to Murder, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and It Ends With Us. And then she made me even minier ones with these super cute earrings. I am obsessed with these, and I think it's so cute that they're also tabbed.
Okay, so a lot of mine here are from Bookoutlet. I have a problem and I can't stop ordering from them. They had this one and I had to pick it up. You guys know this was a mystery thriller that I knew I had to read this year, and it is Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. This was one that I've just heard is a great read for spooky time, so that's why I wanted to pick it up. It says it's part of Reese's book club. I feel like I haven't seen this very much though. It says, how do you stop a murder after it's already happened? I love the premise of this book.
Oh no!
Jump scare! Look at that!
Immediate heartbreak.
Oh, Bookoutlet!
Okay.
After I just talked you up, let me fix her, let me fix her. Looking like we're making an airplane. This is the mystery where the father wakes up and watches his son kill a man in cold blood, and then every morning he wakes up one day earlier with another chance to stop the murder from happening.
When you talked about it in your most anticipated reads, I feel like you kind of guessed what was gonna happen.
Yeah, so I'm definitely trying to figure out if we were right. I mean, this was on Bookoutlet, so it was very affordable. It's just another mystery thriller I'm glad to have for spooky season.
The next book I got is super popular right now, so I definitely want to read it soon. It is called Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. The hype with this book right now is kind of insane. Like every time I go on Goodreads, someone is reading it, someone is adding it to their want to read.
This is the new it girl.
This is her. Here she is. All of the booktubers are talking about this one right now too, so it's definitely something I want to read. From what I've heard, it is another college sports romance, which I absolutely love. I do think it is dual point of view. We have our star rugby player, his name is Johnny, and then we do have Shannon, who does have a troubled past, but they're gonna form this cute relationship. It says friendship, first love, rising fame, horrifying secrets, and pain all fueled together in Binding 13. It sounds like a mix of the Addicted series
And
with
Briar
You and Off Campus. So I'm really excited to meet everyone in this series, and hopefully I love it.
I want to get it. I just want her to come out with new covers.
She probably will come out with new covers, and then I'll want those, and then I'll have these too.
No, what's gonna happen is they're gonna pick it up. Bloom's gonna pick it up.
Like the off-campus ones. Now they're short and not as long and pretty.
You know what? I need to get it then. Yeah. Bloom's gonna snatch it up.
Get it, and then we can read it together.
Yeah. The next one I got from Bookoutlet. A lot of you guys have actually commented telling me I should read it, and I've been wanting to get into Agatha Christie, so this is the one I picked up. It is And Then There Were None. I believe The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins was lightly based off of this story, so I wanted to read this first. However, now after you having read that book and not loving it, I don't know if I will. I am gonna read this one. I know she's a huge author. A bunch of her murder mysteries have been adapted into really huge movies, so I want to get into her writing. It says, a timeless tale of suspense in which 10 strangers, each with a dark secret, are mysteriously invited to a house on an island and killed off one by one. That sounds good. I want to know who did it. I know that this author inspires a lot of writers nowadays, and a lot of the movies and books we've read are inspired off of this, so I'm very excited for it. It says, one of us in this very room is in fact the murderer. Hopefully I can figure it out before it ends, but yeah, a lot of people told me to read this one, so I'm gonna read it. I'm glad they had it. Hopefully I will want to read all of her books afterwards.
The next book I got just came out, and I was looking for it at Barnes & Noble and online at Target, and I couldn't find it, so I'm so happy I have it now. It is The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. I just read The Housemaid, and I actually really enjoyed it. I'm super excited to continue on with this story. It's kind of giving me like Finley Donovan, but better. The first one was just so fun and fast-paced. The way the first one ended has me so excited to read the second one. I think you should read the first one. The first one's so good. And then we can read this one together. I'm like, you need to get Binding 13 and
I
this. The first one was a really high 4.5 stars, so I definitely have high hopes for this.
The next one is a nonfiction book, which I don't normally read. I don't think you really liked this book though. I still wanted to get it. I know you said it's more of an entertaining read, so I want to read it. And it is Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton, not Dolly Parton. Mainly too because I know it's a show on Peacock and I want to read it before I watch it. And this was what? I'm like, you tell me. It was just a memoir of her life, right?
Yeah, basically following her 20s and what she's learned from then. I think if you go into it knowing it's more of an entertaining read, you would have fun with it.
The back says Everything I Know About Love is about bad dates, good friends, and above all else, realizing that you're enough. And I feel like that's so fun.
She even has cute little like recipes in the middle.
Oh, that'd be cute to bake. I'm excited for it. I don't read nonfiction, you guys know, but I do want to start.
The next one I'm so excited for. This is Lauren's all-time favorite book. I feel like I'm the last person to read this book. Everybody on Book Talk has already said this one is so good. All of the girls were talking about it in their book tags that Steph just came out with, and I just feel left out, you know? I feel like it's my turn. I need to see what the hype is about. This is the Mind F series by S.T. Abbey. This is a thick one too, but this is book 1 through 5. I know from you talking about it, the girl is a serial killer and the guy is an FBI agent working on her case, which sounds so good already. And there's also some mystery thriller thrown in there too. That just sounds really good. I don't think I've read a dark romance in a while. I think the last one I read was Too Late by Colleen Hoover. That one was really good as well. The fact that this is romance with like a serious crazy trope and there's also mystery thriller in there is kind of the reason why it would just never get boring. I have such high hopes for this. I'm definitely gonna read it soon. Watch me hate it.
No, it's so good.
I heard S.T. Abbey has passed away though, so that's so sad.
She does have other books out under different pen names, so I do want to work my way like through those books, but this is the only one she wrote as S.T. Abbey. And it's because it's stabby.
What? Stabby?
Yeah. She was gonna write all her mystery thrillers like under stabby.
Stabby. Wait, I love that. Romance with a stabby twist. S.T. Abbey.
I'm so excited for you.
I think this was also one of my most anticipated reads for this year just because you loved it. So many people loved it. So it's my turn, you guys. I will let you know what I think when I get to it.
I can't wait for you to read it. I'm like, dang, you can't really follow that with a good book. And this one, no one's ever heard of, but I did get this last one from Bookoutlet as well. It is called The Sky Above Us by Natalie Lund. And it just sounded very interesting. So basically it says the morning after their senior year beach party, 4 characters and their classmates watch in shock as a plane crashes into the water. Passengers on this plane are somehow connected to each of the 4 characters. So it's like one of their brothers, their best friend. But it says Izzy can feel when her brother is in pain and she knows that he's not really dead. So she and the other 3 characters set out to discover what actually happened that day and why the boys were on the plane. It sounds complicated, but it also sounds good. It says told in alternating timelines and points of view, this powerful and captivating novel follows the 3 boys in the weeks leading up to the flight and the girls that they left behind trying to piece together the truth about the boys. Does that not sound so good?
That sounds really good, yeah. You always find such unique good ones on Bookoutlet.
I don't know what it is, you guys. You really just have to browse on that website and not just look for the popular ones because you'll find some hidden gems. But it does sound good. I'm excited to read it. I think it's like a YA coming of age story too, so it should read pretty fast. But yeah, I just thought it would be a good addition to have. I mean, I have a lot of books already I need to read, but you can't beat Bookoutlet prices. This just sounds like a whole ad for Bookoutlet.
We're always advertising Bookoutlet.
It's not, but I wish it was.
And last but certainly not least, you guys have been telling us to buy one already, and I finally got one. It is the Kindle Paperwhite 2022 in the color Agave Green. I don't know if it's still going on, but there was a promotion that when you buy this, you get 3 months free of Kindle Unlimited. I have had this for a little bit. I did read Mary Jane on it this month, and I thought it was super fun to read on this, especially at nighttime. I'm definitely a nighttime reader, so being able to read in the dark and not have to worry about having my little clip light on my book is definitely nice. It's a nice feeling. This is super light. I don't have to worry about carrying my big paperbacks or hardcovers while reading too. I also do like that while reading books, it it does highlight some of the most annotated quotes, and I can just take this anywhere I go with me. I do have a lot of physical books on my shelf to get through, so I haven't read too many on here yet. So I don't know all of the advantages and everything I like about it yet. I am starting to go on Kindle Unlimited and see if any of those are some of the physical copies that I do have. So then, like Mary Jane, how I had that, I could just read this at night, and I do love that. But I don't know if I would go like search for a new book on Kindle Unlimited and read that, because I'm gonna be someone who wants the copies of every book I read.
I have FOMO now. I'm like, should I get one?
Yeah, get one. We can be cute with our Kindles together. And when we go on trips, I'm sure we're gonna go somewhere, the beach. Are you kidding? This is gonna be perfect. I will put this on our Amazon storefront if you are interested in getting one. I think it's super cute, especially if you're like a beginner reader and you don't want to buy a bunch of physical copies. This is definitely a good option. I probably would have went with this in the beginning of our journey, but now it's somehow turned into I can't even fit all the books on my shelves anymore.
It's like worth investing in because the amount we've spent on physical books
is insane. That is pretty much it for everything we had to haul today. A lot of fun new items,
I know.
Fun new books we just had to share with you guys.
So that's pretty much it for today's video, but we did want to mention this month's reading sprint. We want to do the March one this upcoming Sunday at around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we will be posting more information on the community tab and on Instagram, so keep a lookout for that. We know a lot of you guys wanted us to make this month's on a weekend so more of you guys could join. So we will be here live on YouTube reading. Make sure to grab a book, come out, bring a snack, and we will see you then. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. The link for our Amazon storefront will be in the description, and until next time, goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I just, how do I fix the end?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Look, my cup matches your shirt, kind of.
That's it?
No.
Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Jillian. I was gonna call her Gillian again.
Not Gillian.
Okay. And it is Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Jillian McAllister. Jillian, right? That's it, right? Right? I said it right?
McAllister sounds good.
Their tea?
Their tea. I'll be honest, Bookoutlet has not had the best sales right now.
I know. We're waiting for their 20% off to come back.
They're like, buy 5, get 1 free. What is wrong with you? Are you kidding? This honestly feels like a good book club book.
Okay.
Just to like sit around and talk about together.
Oh,
yeah. Wink, wink. The first one, I believe, was a high 4.5 stars for me.
Hi. It looks like Twilight this far away.
What? Oh, it kind of does. I see what you say.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you say.
I see what you say.